bomb, and back we are with the chase of Peace Cricket Pulwama. A very massive score is on the board to be chased down. And if you have this kind of a mountain score on the board, all you need to do is just to bring you with a kind of a partnership. Two batters out here in the middle, Mr. Wasim and Mr. Umar. And let's see, it's going to be Amir who's going to start the proceedings from FCC Chanapora. 192 to chase down. Here is the first ball. Chipping in air, just short out of that mid-wicket fielder. And the ball goes to the mid-on, and they're through for a single. I'm your English commentator, Baba Nissan, live on the sets of ANN News. And this is going to be the chase. And the chase is to be started with a bang note. All you need to do is just use the long handle straight away. Next ball, just stands tall. And they go through for another single. And talking about Asif Ramzan's knock, that was a knock to remember for ages and ages to come. That was a beauty. 8 sixes and 11 fours, 130 he did score of 61 balls. And courtesy of his batting, FCC Chanapora finding themselves on 191. Next ball just wraps him on the pad. It was above the knee roll and caught. We give an LBW that way. And talking about the field positions, Asif Ramzan, the wicket keeper, slips in place. The deep third man. A go to backward point, a short point, a cover, a mid-off. On the onside we have got a mid-on, a mid-wicket. Next ball once again, hitting him on his body. And it turns out to be a dot ball. And you can't afford to have these dot balls on the trot if you're chasing 190 plus. Peace Cricket Pulwama. In the last match of their pool, they have lost already 2 matches on the trot, and they would love to have a victory, have something to smile about. Next ball just deflected onto the square leg region, and Wasim finds another run. It's 3 for none. And we're live from Ghani Memorial Cricket Stadium, Rajouri, Kadal, Srinagar. And live on the platform of ANN News. This is J&K Qualifiers League, match number 17, Pool A. Peace Cricket Pulwama and FCC Chanapora. Last ball of the first over. In goes Amir. Right arm over from the far end. Very watchful. Straight away, straight to the bowler. It's no run. 1 done. It's 3 for...
You are stronger than you think.
Max Cement.
नई गेंद है अभी, तो आपको चाहिए स्ट्रेट बैक से जितना आप यहां से शॉट्स खेलेंगे वो अच्छा रहेगा आपके लिए यहां से। तो पहली ओवर में मात्र 3 रन आए हैं। अगर हम यहां से गेंदबाजी की बात करें, सलीम के हाथ में गेंद है। शॉर्ट गेंद ठीक तरीके से बल्ले पे नहीं आई गेंद, शॉर्ट फाइलर के क्षेत्र में गेंद गई, कोई भी रन मिला नहीं। और यहां से इंटेंट वो भी नजर नहीं आया है। शुरुआत अच्छी मिलेगी तब वो जो बड़ी इमारत आपको पार करनी है वो आप नहीं कर सकते। उसके लिए आपको यहां से संघर्ष करना पड़ेगा, उसके लिए अच्छी पारियां खेलनी पड़ेगी। यहां से एक पार्टनरशिप की दरकार है। अगर हम यहां से बात करें पीस क्रिकेट क्लब टीम की, दोनों में मुकाबले हार चुकी है। एफसीसी छानापुरा के अगर हम बात करें, ये मुकाबला उनके लिए अहम रहेगा, उनको ये मुकाबला जीतना पड़ेगा। अगर यहां से हार मिलेगी उनको तो फिर टाटा बाय बाय हो जाएगी इस टूर्नामेंट की। अगर हम यहां से बात करेंगे, 3 मुकाबलों में से 2 मुकाबले आपको यहां से जीतने हैं J&K क्वालिफायर्स लीग की। अगर हम यहां से बात करें, और धीमी शुरुआत अभी तक हुई है पीस क्रिकेट क्लब की टीम की। अगर हम यहां से बात करें, 4 बगैर किसी नुकसान के तो अच्छी गेंदबाजी हो रही है। और अगर हम बल्लेबाजी की बात करें, यहाँ से वो इंटेंट अभी तक हमें नजर नहीं आ रहा है। फील्डिंग की अगर हम बात करें, एक स्लिप और सेकंड स्लिप, एक पॉइंट, एक कवर, एक मिड ऑफ, ये आप देख सकते हैं। अच्छी गेंद और बॉल से दूर खेलने की कोशिश। और अगर हम ऑन साइड की बात करें, एक मिड ऑन पे खिलाड़ी को प्लेस किया गया है, शॉर्ट 5 लेग और एक स्क्वायर लेग लगाया गया है।
4 for none. 4 for none. And talking about this video, just a single off the first 3 balls. And you can't afford to have more after dot balls on the trot, chasing 192. In the first innings, FCC Chanapora managed 191 for 6 and did a lot to 20 quota. Next ball, very quick delivery. Wicketkeeper missing the same as well. The ball is running away. Down to the fence it goes for 4 runs. And it's a bye. Eventually, if we feel it's a boundary, and it comes in the form of a bye, still they will love to take it. They need runs at any cost if we talk about Peace Cricket Pulwama. Eight for the loss of no. Once again he goes and that's up in there. I believe 4 fielders coming underneath. Bowler does the job himself. He said it's all mine and finally the first wicket is gone. That's not a very great start if we talk about Peace Cricket Pulwama. So Glenn, if you are chasing 192, this kind of a chase, you are putting yourself on the pressure.
बिल्कुल ऐसे इस प्रकार के शॉट्स आपको ना खेले तो बेहतर रहेगा आपकी टीम के लिए। बॉडी से दूर खेल रहे हैं और वहां से कोशिश होनी चाहिए थी, थोड़ा बहुत अगर समय लेते और जो खराब गेंद मिलती उस पे आपको यहां से प्रहार करना चाहिए था।
Well, that was a short of a length. He was trying to pull it, ball hitting the top of the blade, just ballooned up in the air. No problems for the bowler, so it turned out to be a cotton ball chance and it's wonderful catch. And that has been the difference between the two. 4 catches being dropped and 3 of them, if we talk about Asif Ramzan, the difference completely visible. First catch gone, it's 8 for 1 and out goes Rauf as a one-down batter.
रऊफ आए खेलने के लिए। आखिरी गेंद अगर हम यहाँ से बात करें तो फेस करेंगे और अभी भी काफी ज्यादा रन की दरकार है। रुकया रेट की अगर हम यहाँ से बात करें वो 10 के ऊपर ही है, तो वो दबाव आपके जहन में जरूर रहेगा। तो आखिरी गेंद फेस करेंगे यहाँ से। और अगर हम गेंदबाज सलीम की बात करें, अभी तक अच्छी गेंदबाजी की है उन्होंने, मात्र 1 रन दिया है अभी इस ओवर की। अगर हम यहाँ से बात करें तो कोशिश रहनी चाहिए कि फिनिश अच्छे से करें इस ओवर को।
Down the leg stump, and that's called be as a wide. Yes, it's a wide. Score ships to 9. And we have got a very good news out here. It's very, very great atmosphere now. Not so humid and not so cool as well. It's very great atmosphere and we are loving it. We are absolutely loving it. Slip in place, third man, backward point, straight point, cover. There's a big gap between the cover and the point. And if you just bowl it rounded up stump, especially if you pitch the ball off, you can be hit for runs. That is a wide once again. Back-to-back wide, score goes on to 10 now. Last ball after over number 2. Shot outside off stump, appealing for the cut behind. Up goes the finger. Up goes the finger once again. We have found a wicket, just goes on to the shot of the length delivery. He's just trying to jump on his toes. Eventually ball just taking a tick outside edge. Asif Ramzan is not going to drop those catches. Number 2 goes. It's 2-0. 10 for 2. Peace Cricket Pulwama. They're losing the grip straight away.
बिल्कुल। और अगर यहाँ से पीस क्रिकेट क्लब की टीम की बात करें, परेशानी में नजर आ रहे हैं क्योंकि 2 झटके अभी तक उनको लगे। 2 खिलाड़ी आउट हो चुके हैं और पेविलियन की ओर जा रहे हैं यहाँ से रऊफ। 10-2 विकेट के नुकसान पे और 2 ओवर तामपजीर पहुंचे हुए नजर आ रहे हैं यहाँ से। करंट रन रेट 5 की है और रुका रेट 10 के ऊपर 10.11 की है। अब यहां से नए बल्लेबाज का इंतजार किया जा रहा है, कौन से नए बल्लेबाज होंगे और किस प्रकार की पारी यहां से खेलेंगे। एक अच्छी पारी खेलनी पड़ेगी यहां से पीस 11 क्रिकेट क्लब की टीम की, अगर हम यहां से बात करें। तो नए खिलाड़ी आए हैं खेलने के लिए, लेकिन 2 खिलाड़ी जल्दी आउट हुए हैं अगर हम यहां से पीस क्रिकेट क्लब की टीम की बात करें। 10 विकेट के नुकसान पे पीस क्रिकेट क्लब पुलवामा की टीम की अगर हम बात करें, यहां से एक थर्ड मैन पे एक खिलाड़ी को प्लेस किया है और एक स्क्वायर लेग लगाया गया है। 2 ही खिलाड़ी आप 30 गज के रेखा के बाहर रख सकते हैं, क्योंकि पावर प्ले अभी चल रहा है, 6 ओवर तक पावर प्ले रहेगा, तो 2 ही खिलाड़ी को आप 30 गज के रेखा के बाहर रख सकते हैं। आमिर गेंदबाजी के मोर्चे पे आया है। पहले गेंद और अच्छी गेंद, फुल स्टंप के आसपास गेंद और अपील और उंगली उठ गई, आउट हो गए। और क्या शानदार गेंदबाजी हो रही है यहाँ पे।
Well, wickets after wickets we are having, and that is a very bad news, and we have a review straight away. We are having a review, and he was asking the captain, rather the umpire, and I believe there is a talk between the 2 umpires out there. And if he goes out, that is surely some danger. And that is struggling situations for Peace Pulwama. 3 down now, just 10 runs on the board, Saklan. That is a...
You are stronger than you think.
Max Cement.
And out. Spin. And that is very great performance from the bowlers of FCC Chanapora, and they would love to finish at a good note, knowing that we have got one more match as far as the 2 teams of this very pool are concerned, and they would love to go with stronger as far as the net run rate is concerned.
उनके नेट रन रेट में भी इजाफा हो जाएगा अगर बड़ी जीत यहां से अर्जित करते हैं, तो उनकी भी कोशिश रहनी चाहिए। तो कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती, ये मैं कहना चाहूंगा। एफसीसी छानापोरा की टीम की अगर हम बात करें, एक मुकाबला ऑलरेडी हार चुके, बट ये अगर हम इस मुकाबले की बात करें, ये जीतना बहुत जरूरी था और उसी नक्शे कदम पे आगे चल रही है टीम।
Yes, you got it pretty right. FCC Chanapora captain Aalimi did mention on the toss that we would love to just go with the win with a great margin. In goes Amir onto the front foot. Just reminds me of great Muhammad Yusuf. He would just start his dealings, and it's a dot ball. A 3rd over in progress. Run rate is 4, and the required run rate has passed in. That is a very challenging task now for the batters of Peace Cricket Pulwama, and they are lacking Parra Parvez and no Amir Chukri in the squad as well.
बिल्कुल उनको आज प्लेइंग 11 में होना चाहिए था, आज पता नहीं कुछ मसरूफियत की वजह से आज प्लेइंग 11 में नहीं थे, बट उनका जरूरी है, क्योंकि उनकी अगर हम उनकी बात करें, एक्सपीरियंस है उनके पास। दोनों खिलाड़ियों की अगर हम बात करें, वो एक्सपीरियंस ऐड करते और बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिलता भी है उनसे।
Well, he's a great cricketer, Parvez Parra, and if we talk about Amir Chukru, he's also a great all-rounder from Shopian, and they are not having the services of those 2 in this very important match. 2.2 overs, 10 for 3. Short outside the off stump, and it was very late to the execution of the shot, and it goes to the wicket keeper once again. It turns out to be a dot ball, no runs, and will we see the first of its wicket maiden wicket on the very first ball. 3 dot balls on the trot, and there is some pressure straight away on the batters of Peace Cricket Pulwama. Slips in place. Next ball, not getting the gap, finding the backward point fielder, again a dot ball.
क्या कोशिश है यहाँ से, क्या मेडन ओवर हमें देखने को मिलेगा यहाँ से या नहीं? अभी भी एक गेंद बची है, तो आमिर की कोशिश रहनी चाहिए अच्छी लाइन पे गेंद करे.
Let's see the relax, let's see the calmness on the faces of FCC Chanapora. They know quite strongly that we are in the game. That is maiden. That is a wicket maiden. The first wicket maiden of the very game. Courtesy Mr. Amir. 3 done. It's 10 for 3. Peace Cricket Pulwama chasing 192.
Come on, you can do this. Come on. Come on. I say come on. Come on, you can do this. Come on, you can do this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
कर छूना है आसमान को मजबूत अपनी सोच रख.
You are stronger than you think.
Max Cement.
There we go. Short of land. He was not to the commission of the stroke. Oh, that is a bit of sloppy field. Can you believe it at the junction of the team? You should have stopped it, my boy. That is a very, very sloppy effort. 4 runs. It's 14 for 3. So Glenn, what I would love to mention on the same, it should have been stopped the ball and it goes just through the legs and it goes for 4 runs.
खराब फील्डिंग कहूंगा मैं इनकी. अगर हम बात करें इस खिलाड़ी की, तो इनको रोकना चाहिए था वहां पे गेंद, और ऐसे अवसरों से आपको बचना चाहिए. एफर्ट्स आप अच्छे डालिए फील्ड पे, तभी आपकी टीम राहत महसूस करेगी.
Definitely, fielding always adds to the boost of the team. And so far, FCC Chanapora were great in their fielding efforts, except that lost. At the backward square leg region, the ball just skidded off. And through the legs it goes for 4. It's 14 for 3. It's 14 for 3. Next ball from Salim from the far, and he goes in. Displays it softly down to the covers. Oh, Captain Salim Mir. He was trying to have a shy, but finally decides against the same. It's a single, and single is not going to bother and not going to create problems for the likes of, if we talk about FCC Chanapora.
बिल्कुल सिंगल से परेशानियां नहीं होगी यहाँ से, और कोशिश इनकी भी रहनी चाहिए कि ज्यादा विकेट्स अगर आएंगे तो इनकी टीम अच्छा महसूस करेगी वहां से.
Well. 3 wickets on the trot. The top order gone. That has been given a slash up in there and gone. Number 4 goes and the sun has departed. It departs for naught. And it's 15 for 4. That is simply scattered off the cards. And the players are coming and going for Peace Cricket Pulwama. I believe it is going to be a record to be set in this venue. If we talk about J&K Qualifiers League, will we see the very, very lowest score on the board as far as Peace Cricket Pulwama concerns, Glenn?
ये आप क्या कर रहे हैं? अगर हम पीस 11 पुलवामा की बात करें, इनके प्रशंसक काफी देख रहे हैं, इनके जो चाहने वाले हैं वो इनको देखते हैं, लेकिन आज अगर हम इनकी बल्लेबाजी या इनकी फील्डिंग की बात करें, वो उतनी करामत साबित नहीं हुई है. तो लोवेस्ट स्कोर क्या आज हमें देखने को मिलेगा यहाँ से?
Come on, you can do this. Come on. Come on. I say come on. Come on, you can do this. Come on, you can do this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
You are stronger than you think.
Out walks the new batter. Is Merajuddin Parra. Captain walks to the middle. Let's see how he operates and how he starts his cameo. His team is definitely struggling a big way. 4 batsmen down. Guess what? It's only 15 on the board. Chasing 192, never easy. And if you just start off the chase with this kind of a score, I believe you are sinking more and more.
इनके लिए आसान नहीं होगा क्योंकि इंजर्ड हुए थे. आप इनके हाथ पे भी देख सकते हैं इंजर्ड हुए थे, तो इनके लिए आसान नहीं होगा यहाँ पे पारी खेलना.
Well, it's very difficult, very challenging for Merajuddin Para. He was injured, I believe, his right hand. And when he was about to have that very first catch of Asif Ramzan, then he went on to drop his second catch as well. But he is injured, his hand is now ready. He's also a big hitter off the ball. Down the track, fast ball, and down the leg stump it goes. It's a wide.
और अगर हम
16 for 4.
अगर हम इस शॉट की बात करें, आप देख सकते हैं एक हाथ से खेला था और इससे आप अंदाजा लगा सकते हैं. मुझे लगता है कि इनकी विकेट भी जल्दी आने वाली है.
Well, definitely, he's not such great sound batsman if we talk about his technique. No temperament, no time, and he's just going with everything. He's playing with just one hand. Has problems with the right hand, and that's to the addition of the concerns if we talk about Peace Cricket Pulwama. 4 down with just 16 on the board, and ANN News channel providing you the platform, and this is J&K Qualifiers League. Next ball, a very great ball. It was a block holder, and eventually the ball has been played down to the mid wicket for a single.
मुझे लगता है यहाँ से इनकी तारीफें भी करनी चाहिए क्योंकि इंजर है, आए हैं खेलने के, वरना पीछे भी रह सकते थे. तो लीडिंग फ्रॉम द फ्रंट.
Well, he is leading from the front, but at the moment I believe it's just pretty late for him, just having this kind of a situation in front of him. Yes, having lost all his top 4 on a batsman and having problems with your right hand, that is not the situation to go proper. Challenging task for Peace Cricket Pulwama, and they will go out of the pool if they just lose from here onwards. And we are live on ANN News channel organizing this J&K Qualifiers League. It's going to be Amir. Wraps him on the pad, up goes the finger. This is what we were predicting, and Miraj finding himself completely helpless, and he has to go back to the pavilion, just scoring a single. It's 5 down now, 17 for 5 Glenn. What's going on with the batters of Peace Cricket Pulwama? You hail from Pulwama, you believe it's quite disappointing for you as well.
ये तो होना ही था. मैंने पहले ही कहा था कि एक हाथ से खेल रहे हैं, बट इनकी भी कोशिश थी कि अगर यहाँ से कुछ रन जोड़े अपनी टीम के लिए तो वो एक अच्छा रहेगा इनकी टीम के लिए, लेकिन वो कुछ आज नहीं कर पाए. अगर हम महराजुद्दीन की बात करें,
You believe it's going to be the lowest score in this very J&K Qualifiers League, just 5 down, having only 17 runs on the board, chasing 192, everything not going way.
और FCC छानापोरा काफी खुश हो गए अभी. अगर हम उनके रन रेट की बात करें, आज दिन दुगनी रात चुगनी उसमें इजाफा हो जाएगा उसमें.
Well, yes, you got it right. With leaps and bounds, the net run rate is surely gonna bounce. It's surely gonna grow, and they will find themselves with ease and with smiles, and they will definitely wait for the match of that has left him, that pool A rather, beg your pardon. And let's watch who goes to the middle, who walks out to the center. It's Niyazwani, who bowled well, but now let's see what he just goes with the bat.
तो अगर मैं यहाँ से प्रेडिक्शन की बात करूँ, कितना स्कोर आप क्या यहाँ से आप प्रेडिक्शन लगाना चाहेंगे?
I will go for 45. I believe they will just score 45 on this very score. Just half the team down, only 17 on the board. Just I believe middle order getting exposed pretty quickly. We are in just over number 5. Required run rate has gone past 11. The run rate at the moment is just over 4. That is a very, very challenging task, an uphill task for Peace Cricket Pulwama.
आसान नहीं होगा इनके लिए ये. और इस बार छेड़खानी नहीं करना चाहते बल्लेबाज. गेंदबाजी की अगर हम बात करें, वो पेनापन अभी नजर आ रहा है हमें.
Well, that is all confidence. That's all the boost that you get. Knowing that we have caught 5 wickets, And I believe so Aalimi might involve and might use his part-timers as well in this very contest. And it might be a bowling practice for rest of his bowlers.
एक्सपेरिमेंट्स की जरूरत है, बस ज्यादा भी आपको करने नहीं चाहिए, क्योंकि आपको यहाँ से नेट रन रेट आपकी और अच्छी यहाँ पे होनी चाहिए, और आपके पास अच्छा मौका है, अभी काफी ज्यादा ओवर्स अभी पड़े हुए हैं. और क्या कहना चाहेंगे इस टीम के बारे में?
Well, FCC Chanapora, they started off the very first encounter in an inaugural match of this very tournament, got over the win, and eventually they just went on to lose the second match, but that was a wonderful match as well. And coming back with such preparations, with hard work, with great management, with great execution of the plans, I believe they're having the success of all the dedication. Next ball short of length, outside the off stump, just watching it closely and letting it go to Asif Ramzan.
इससे हिम्मत इनको जरूर मिलेगी, जो अगर हम गेंदबाजों की बात करें और अभी फील्डिंग की बात करें, वो काफी अच्छी रही है.
And our screens, we're having the DSP Srinagar, and that is great. That are great visuals on the screens of ANN News channel. Yesterday we had some views, we had some visuals of the same. He was hitting well, and he hit Tariq Saab beautifully over long off for some magical sixes. DSP South Kashmir. Sir. And his excellence and his presence out here means a lot to ANN News.
बिल्कुल हमारी महफिल में चार चांद लगाए इन्होंने यहाँ पे आके, और
Done. It's 17 for the loss of 5. There you go on the screens. These are the moments to remember. And he's just loving it. He is just loving it. It's going to be the last over of the power play. Salim has the ball in his hands. 3 wickets to him. 10 runs is conceded, and isn't his over number 3. In he goes, short of length, tries to pull it, and he was nowhere in the position. His head was down, and that's not a good way to pull the ball. You need to be pretty straight, you need to have your head high, and you need to be pretty balanced, and you need to have an eye on the ball as well. That's the way to get to the pull shot.
बिल्कुल हैंड आई कोऑर्डिनेशन आपकी अच्छी होनी चाहिए, और अगर हम गेंदबाज की बात करें, वो अच्छी गेंदबाजी करेगी. 3 विकेट्स लिए तो उसे हिम्मत नजर आ रही है उनकी गेंदबाजी में हमें.
Next ball driven, and there is a misfield, and the ball goes straight to the fence for 4 runs through the mid-off. That was it powerfully. There was muscle in that stroke, there was power in that stroke, and he could not stop the ball. There you see. That's a welcome boundary. First time we have seen this kind of a glorious drive from Bilal. It goes on to 9. It's 21 for 5.
21-5 विकेट के नुकसान पे, और पार्टनरशिप की दरकार है यहाँ से. अभी नामुमकिन सा है इनके लिए इस मुकाबले को जीतना, पर कोशिश उनकी रहनी चाहिए कि 120-130 के आसपास पहुंचे.
Next ball driven, this time onto the onside, through the mid-off and mid-on. That was hit with a bang, and that was hit with muscles as well. And that's a back-to-back boundaries. Some momentum in pace cricket, Pulwama, I believe, courtesy Bilal.
शानदार शॉट था, स्ट्रेट फैक्ट्री बॉलर, और कोहली की मानद गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन से बाहर 4 रन के लिए. 2 गेंदों में 2 चौके. क्या एक और चौका लगा पाएंगे यहां से? अगर हम बिलाल की बात करें, 13 रन पे नाबाद खड़े हैं. सलीम 3 विकेट अभी तक इनकी टैली की, अगर हम विकेट टैली की बात करें, 3 विकेट इन्होंने अभी तक, इस बार पुल करना चाहते हैं. अंदरूनी सिरा भले का लगा, और विकेट की भी अभी तक अच्छी रही है आसिफ रमजान की.
Well, yes, he's phenomenal. He's always fabulous. His specialty is he is a wonderful wicket keeper, and you will have no doubts if we talk about his wicket keeping. And is considered to be a special wicket keeper batsman. And today he must be feeling pretty great and happy, having a century to his name. 130 and he turns out to be the highest scorer of this tournament so far.
और आपको क्या लगता है एक विकेट कीपर बैट्समैन अगर हम किसी भी टीम की बात करें तो कितना जरूरी रहता
Well,
है?
that's always important, you know. Wicketkeeper always plays a very significant role in all the teams. You know, he's the man. Oh, knocked him out! It's Burnham. That's a beauty. It was a very, very great Yorker, and he couldn't understand the line. Aim was pretty late to the execution of the shot, and we find the sixth man gone. 25 to 6 now.
और ऐसा लग रहा है जो आपने प्रेडिक्शन की थी वो सही साबित होती हुई नजर आ रही है। 25 और 6 विकेट्स आउट हो चुके हैं और मुझे लगता है वो प्रेडिक्शन मेरी अगर आप मान लीजिए तो 40 के अराउंड है।
Well, let's wait for the same.
Come on, you can do this. Come on. Come on. I say come on. Come on, you can do this. Come on, you can do this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
कर छूना है आसमान को मजबूत अपनी सोच रख बुनियाद जब पुख्ता बने परवाज़ फिर अपनी दूर रख
You are stronger than you think.
मैक्स सीमेंट।
कामयाबी बस बैठे रहने से
Ball onto the top of the bounce. Is it going to be caught? No, just fall short of the third man. Just fall short of the third man. And here you go at the screens. You know, elders also watching this beautiful game. You believe that's a cricketer at his best out here in Ranjori Color Srinagar. Just watch the glimpses. Great visuals on the screens.
ये आपको कहीं और नजर नहीं आएंगे, बट इस मैदान की अगर हम बात करें ये आपको नजर आएंगे। ये इस खेल में 4 चांद लगाते हैं।
Well, absolutely. I do agree with you, Siklan. You know, elders watching this game, kids enjoying the game. You know, when there was inauguration, we just found some femininity also watching through their windows. That is cricket winning the hearts. Great camera work by the cameraman staff, camera staff. Next ball, driven in the gaps. And is in the gaps. And nobody could move. And the ball in a hurry to the fence for dugout of East Cricket Pulwama. Just watched this boy going out of the ground. And here we see kids enjoying. They're nowhere on the screen. I believe the score might be touching 30. There you see the dugout. A very, very disappointment on the faces of Peace cricket players.
बिल्कुल अभी 30 रन ही बनाए हैं और 6 खिलाड़ी उनके आउट हुए हैं और ये आप देख सकते हैं नज़ारे। आप देखिए अभी अगर हम गनी मेमोरियल स्टेडियम की बात करें ये नज़ारे आपको कहीं और नजर नहीं आएंगे।
Well. That is a wonderful step. And it's all by the ANN News. 30 for 6. Next time deep in the crease he goes, deflects. Easy pickings, it's a single.
और यहाँ से अगर हम बात करें तमाशाई भी काफी कसीर तादाद में मौजूद है। मैं अपने कैमरामैन से गुजारिश करना चाहूंगा कि थोड़ा सा बाकी तमाशाई भी दिखाए और जो एंजॉय कर रहे हैं इस मुकाबले को। और दाद देनी पड़ेगी ANN न्यूज की जिन्होंने इनिशिएटिव लिया और आज आपके सामने मेहनत आप देखिए जो मेहनत की है वो आपको नजर आ रही है यहाँ से।
Indeed, it's a great dedication, a wonderful work, great efforts put in, and eventually just having the success prevailing with time to time, and they're accomplishing in the same, they're succeeding in the same. It's very challenging for ANN News channel. They're just putting their every effort in. And the team unit is doing a wonderful job. Let's talk about the kids. Oh, that is cutie. That is a very, very remarkable scene on the sets of ANN News. My goodness. Watch this cutie. Great.
नजारे देखिए, क्या कमाल के नजारे, कैमरा वर्क देखिए क्या शानदार है.
Fascination. Oh, chips in air. They're appealing for that cotton ball. Eventually, umpire looks not interested at all for that appeal. 31 for 6, 6.4 overs bowled. You see, the spectators are enjoying, and they're just knowing that coming here at the venue of Gunny Memorial, just spending the time watching cricket game, and I believe it's cricket that is doing a fabulous job, just fascinating, fetching and attracting these crowd out here in numbers.
बिल्कुल, अगर हम इस टूर्नामेंट की बात करें और अच्छा रिस्पॉन्स मिला है, और पता है
Oh, there you go. There is a masala wala. And so Glenn, I would love to have a masala roti.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, अगर हमारे लिए यहाँ पे अवेलेबल होता तो बिल्कुल हम एंजॉय करें. लेकिन गूज बम्प्स मिल रहे हैं यहाँ से, जो नजारे आपको नजर आ रहे हैं, जो कैमरा वर्क, प्रोफेशनलिज्म की अगर हम बात करें, वो कमाल का है.
Well, that is indeed Kamal, I tell you. Next ball driven straight to the long off, a single only. And it's, my mouth is watering for the same. If somebody just listening, maybe he just makes arrangement for 2 masala rotis out here in the commentary box, and I would love to go for the same. Wow.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
And there you go, 2 minus. Just watch it. These are the scenes to remember, and it's only possible by the news channel.
बिल्कुल, आप कैमरा वर्क देखिए, काफी शानदार है.
And Amir Qayyum, 4 overs completed, 2 maidens, 9 runs, 2 wickets. Salim Yusuf, 3 overs, 9 runs and 2 wickets as well. Further and QT. This will be a moment to remember. I believe when he gets back to the home, he will definitely try to have the screen recording of this very.
स्क्रीन शॉट भी लीजिए, और घर जब जाएंगे तो बिल्कुल घर वालों को जरूर दिखाएंगे.
Wow. These are the moments to remember for ages and ages to come for this very parent and ward. Wow. Just shaking hands. Thank you very much for all this great.
और यहाँ से मैं थैंक यू करना चाहूंगा ANN न्यूज का, जो ये नजारे दिखा रहे हैं.
It's only possible. ANN News channel, just starting this platform, the first of its live telecast here in Kashmir Valley. That's surely turning out to be the unique experience, short of length, and it's going to be called as a wide. Starts off with a wide. It's 32 for 6 once again, and there he stands.
और धीरे धीरे जो भी तमाशा है वो कैद होते हुए नजर आ रहा है. हमारे कैमरा वर्क की अगर हम बात करें, जो काम कर रहे हैं ग्राउंड पे, वो शानदार है.
Well, that is remarkable. That is marvelous, fabulous, fascinating, incredible. Stand tall and deliver. That's the delivering shot from this man Niaz. That was a beauty, and there is a Bill Puriwala as well. Don't go on with more of the scenes. My mouth is surely getting watering. Somebody please just make arrangements, either masala or this bel puri. I would love to have a bel puri in the commentary box. Who knows, somebody is listening to us.
बिल्कुल, काफी ज्यादा लोग देख रहे हैं और काफी ज्यादा प्लेटफॉर्म्स पर भी हमें देख रहे हैं, तो मुझे लगता है जरूर हमारे लिए आया जाएगा.
On the pan, loud appeal for LBW, but umpire Jamid Sam not looking interested at all. A very good comeback from the bowler after being hit for that boundary through that extra cover. It's 37 for 6. Can you believe it? 37 for 6. Chasing 192, still 155 behind of 12.4. And the run rate has gone past 12. That is required for them. Down the wicket he goes, tries to drive. No, it doesn't get it there. Salim, so far 1 matches, and yes, these elders, this is surely the time for them. And what's the gossip going on? What do you guess the gossip is going all about?
बिल्कुल, वहाँ से बातचीत कर रहे हैं. ये समय घर पे भी बिता सकते थे, ये ANN की वजह से ही पॉसिबल हुआ है, अदरवाइज मुझे लगता है ये पॉसिबल होता नहीं. और ऐसे इनिशिएटिव्स मुझे लगता है आगे भी लेने चाहिए.
They don't know we're on the screens.
हाँ बिल्कुल.
Expol just plays it to the short point. Once again, no chances for a single. last over of his quota. It was screens. Once again, you find these elderly people. And to their pretty close, we find some youths as well. A kid also enjoying the time. And there is a man as well. Is into the fourth over of his quota. Last over of his quota. Once again, no runs on the ball. A dot ball. Only 5 runs. We're showing you Hari Parbat. That's end of over. 8 done. It's 38 for 6.
ये आप देख सकते हैं और हमारे कैमरामैन की अगर हम बात करें दिखा रहा है नजारे, वाह क्या नजारे हैं
What a great,
आज मजा आ गया
what a great zooming as well. Let's watch this beautiful tricolor national flag of the country, India, of a national country. That is flying beautifully. And just watch the birds going around of the same. That is adding to the beauty, that is adding to the majesty of this very tricolor as well.
जी बिल्कुल, क्या शानदार नजारे अभी आपको एएनएन न्यूज पे नजर आ रहे हैं। यहाँ से क्या नजारे, कमाल के नजारे, और कैमरामैन की मुझे लगता है दाद देनी पड़ेगी।
Absolutely, we would love to give the credit to the cameraman, the staff officials of this ANN News channel. Just watch this beautifully. It can't get better than this. You know, the visuals of the flag over there. It's going beautifully. And the birds just moving and flying around the same. These are the moments to remember for ages and ages to come out here.
ये मूवमेंट मुझे लगता है कैद जरूर होगा, बाद में ये रील्स की सूरत में जरूर आएगा।
And what do you believe? We are on the screens as well this time, and once again we would love to give the credit to the likes of ANN News channels. And guess what? Arrangement is being made. We have got 2 masala rotis out well.
थैंक यू सो मच ANN न्यूज। और ये देख सकते हैं आप, ये कहीं पे नजारे आपको नजर नहीं आएंगे, और ये है हमारे लिए यहाँ पे तोहफा आता हुआ।
Thank you all once again. ANN News bringing all this. This one chipping in air, a short off the mid-wicket fielder, and it was not for the runs once again. And talking about the run rate required, that is creeping like a mountain. It's more than 30 needed.
और आप एंगल्स देख सकते हैं, हमारे पास जो भी एंगल्स अवेलेबल है, हम कोशिश करते हैं उन एंगल्स तक आप तक कवरेज पहुंचाने की। काफी शानदार कैमरा वर्क, और एंगल्स की अगर हम बात करें, वो जो भी हमारे पास अवेलेबल है वो हम कोशिश कर रहे हैं आप तक पहुंचाने की।
40 for 6. Run rate at the moment just under 5. No serious problems for FCC Chanapora. They are in the game and they are in the tournament. Next ball onto the top of the feet and just cuts it, and there we go. Wow, the little cutie is enjoying the time, standing pretty close to the window pane. Wow, I am just loving it. I am just loving it.
बिल्कुल, आज मजा ही आ गया। जो कैमरा वर्क आज है दिखाई है वो शानदार, ये आप देख सकते हैं नजारे।
Well, it surely gives a feel of an international cameraman.
बिल्कुल, प्रोफेशनलिज्म की अगर हम बात करें, वो यहाँ से आपको नजर क्या कितना काम किया है ANN न्यूज में, और वो भी पहले टूर्नामेंट में। इसके लिए मुझे लगता है सल्यूट, एक बिग सल्यूट इनको मिलना चाहिए।
Yes, they deserve the salute, they deserve the applaud, they deserve the appreciation, they deserve the acknowledgement, and they deserve a wow for this as well. Next ball, that has been thumped away, that has been swung away beautifully down to the wideish mid-wicket region for 4 runs. That is typical Niyazwani for you. It goes on to 11, and that is a technical room. That is a technical room. They are just waving their hands. Wow, a great teamwork. My goodness, Tariq Saab, editor-in-chief. We have got Abid Bhai, we have got Naeem, online editor ANN News, and these 3 are doing the job out there in the technical room. You know, this is just marvelous. This is just incredible teamwork of ANN News channel.
बिल्कुल ऑन टूज हमेशा रहते हैं, और आप देख सकते हैं वहां पे स्क्रीन पे भी आपको नजर आ रहा है क्या काम कर रहे हैं। ये काफी शानदार काम कर रहे हैं, और इनके लिए एक सल्यूट तो बनता है आज।
9 done. It's 45 for 6. 147 of 11 needed with 13.36 run rate. And hope there is a break, and we will till then enjoy masala roti. Thank you.
आसमान को मजबूत अपनी सोच रख बुनियाद जब पुख्ता बने परवाज फिर अपनी दूर रख
You are stronger than you think.
मैक्स सीमेंट।
कामयाब
नजारे देखिए, कैमरा वर्क देखिए, कमाल की। और वो जो बर्ड्स वहां से हो रहे हैं वो भी आप देख सकते हैं। चले बैकफुट पे आके खेला है वहां पे पॉइंट के तरफ और 1 रन मुकम्मल किया है। और ये आप देख सकते हैं, अगर हम यहाँ से स्कोरिंग की बात करें तो काफी ज्यादा रन अभी भी जीतने के लिए चाहिए यहाँ से। और कुछ एंगल अगर हम यहाँ से और कुछ नजारे अगर आप अपने यहाँ से हमारे व्यूअर्स को दिखाना चाह रहे हैं तो आप यहाँ से दिखा सकते हैं। अभी तक तो काफी अच्छे नजारे और आज काफी ज्यादा मजा आया है कमेंट्री करने में। जो नजारे आज हमें देखने को मिले वो काफी कमाल के हैं। और जो ये काम ये आप देख सकते हैं हमारे कैमरामैन की अगर हम बात करें और बिल्कुल आप देख सकते हैं जो इन्होंने काम किया वो कमाल का किया है।
It was Nisar Saab, one of the most experienced cameramen of ANN News. Next ball driven beautifully, rather given a delicate touch onto the backward square leg region for 4. Another boundary. I believe my prediction completely deceived. It's pretty wrong. They have gone to the score which I predicted they might be all out on. A long way to go, a very long way to go. It's creating problems and it's turning out to be very difficult for them. This ball, flighted delivery and not getting it right. That's a dot ball. Wraps him on the pad, long appeal, Pvt Ltd, but Javed Saab not interested. Have we got the review system over there possible for today's match? I believe not. And here we see locals of Rajouri, Kadal, Srinagar enjoying this beautiful contest at your screens.
अगर हम मौसम की बात करें मौसम भी काफी सुहाना है अभी।
That is very charming. Shok Saab and some more elders out there, and just watch those two elders on the chairs. I believe these moments are surely to be remembered. Such is the moment, such are these fascinating scenes.
बिल्कुल ये हमेशा याद रखा जाएगा। ये मेडिकल टीम भी हमारी मौजूद है।
Doing fabulous job, always on their toes. I believe, there you go once again, DSP South Kashmir, along with his colleague and His Excellence, just having his presence out here. That is charming. That is very additional bonus to J&K Qualifiers League.
बिल्कुल इन्होंने समय निकाला और हमारे लिए यहाँ पे आए और हमारी महफिल में 4 चांद लगाए और इनको भी
ball short of length. Captain Sohail Mir brings himself to bowling. And these are once again the moments. They're enjoying it. And the score that's to be needed. Let's talk about the same. 192. That's proving out to be very challenging for them.
बिल्कुल आसान नहीं था इनके लिए।
Our TV umpire doing the job is also doing a fabulous job. Down the track he goes. Not getting it onto the sweet part of the blade.
और बिल्कुल जो बाकी कैमरामैन हमारे हैं उनको भी आज हम दिखाना चाहेंगे जो हमारे लिए इतना काम कर रहे हैं, जो इतने अच्छे दृश्य आपको नजर आ रहे हैं, ये नज़ारे जो आपको अभी नजर आ रहे हैं, ये इनकी बदौलत है।
Another cameraman at our screen, Mr. Khurshid Saab, doing the job. Is always at his toes. Score is 53 for 6. And required run rate past 14. Almost kissing the leg stump, and Asif Ramzan also missing the same. The ball has gone down to the fence for 4. That is a welcome boundary for Peace Cricket Pulwama. It's 53, 57 for 6 now.
विकेट कीपर भी वहां पे गेंद को नहीं रोक सके और गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन से बाहर 4 रन के लिए।
And you enjoyed the masala roti Saklan in the box.
बिल्कुल काफी अच्छा मजा आया मसाला रोटी में।
Back we are with the action. Down the track he goes, just plays and changes his mind, plays simple, plays sensible, and plays for a single. 6 runs so far of this over, 4 balls being bowled, so Elbir is into the second over of his quota. He has conceded 13. That is wicketless. Let's see how many overs still they will go for. Are they gonna play the remaining overs as well, or we find them all out before the overs are being done? It's the 11th over in progress, and we have got one more cameraman, Mr. Adil, who is doing wonderful job. That is in there. Is it gonna cross? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Almost Nisar Saab, a very experienced cameraman, almost his head was taken off.
रिप्ले देखना चाहूंगा यहाँ से।
He is so lucky. He is so lucky. And he was not hit on his head. It could have been nasty. It could have been disastrous. And it could have been serious. Here we go. 11th over done. 10 of the over. It's 62 for 6.
Come on, you can do this. Come on. I say come on. Come on, you can do this. Come on, you can do this. Come on.
और इस बार कट किया है गेंद को, पीछे खिलाड़ी जा रहा है और गेंद को रोका है वहां पे और 1 रन दौड़ के मुकम्मल किया है। अगर हम रुका रेट की बात करें वो काफी ज्यादा है, वो बुर करना नामुमकिन सा हो गया पीस क्रिकेट क्लब की टीम की। अगर हम यहां से बात करें, गेंदबाजी भी अच्छी रही है अभी तक। इस बार उठाया है स्क्वायर लेग के खिलाड़ी के पास कोई मौका नहीं और गेंद सीमा रेखे से बाहर 4 रन के लिए। कोशिश वहां पे हुई थी गेंद को रोकने की, नहीं रुकी गेंद और गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन से बाहर 4 रन के लिए। वेलकम बाउंड्री आती हुई अगर हम पीस क्रिकेट क्लब पुलवामा की टीम की बात करें यहां से।
That's really a welcome boundary. Down to the backward scaling region, the fielder gives his chase, finally not stomping it. Next ball, that is up in there. Asif Ramzan underneath it. He's not going to drop those. He catches it beautifully. That is what we see. Number 7 departs. And Asif Ramzan turns out to be the catcher. And finally they have lost to the number 7, and now they just add more problems and concerns to the team. 3 wickets away. FCC Chanapora from registering a victory, and that's going to be a massive victory for them.
बिल्कुल, अगर हम इनके रन रेट की बात करें, नेट रन रेट की, वो उसमें काफी इजाफा हो जाएगा। अभी मौका है 100 से नीचे यहाँ पे पारी पूरी आउट हो सकती है। अभी मौका है इनके पास अगर अच्छी गेंदबाजी करेंगे। मात्र ऐसी सिर्फ 3 गेंदें आपको चाहिए और यहाँ से खेल तमाम हो जाएगा।
Yes. Only 3 wickets remaining at 67 for 7. And we should give credit to the bowlers of FCC Chanapora, the way they just bowled in the right areas. Except that one drop chance, the fielding has been up to the mark. Umpire Sonu to a screen is a very, very experienced umpire alongside Mr. Javed Sam. They have done a fabulous job. when we talk about officiating in the J&K Qualifiers League.
बिल्कुल, अगर हम इनकी बात करें, इन्होंने खुद भी क्रिकेट खेली है और मैं क्यों दाद देना चाहूंगा यहाँ से न्यूज़, क्योंकि इन्होंने वही उन्हीं लोगों को, अगर हम प्रोफेशनलिज्म की बात करें, वो यहाँ पे सीधे नजर आ रहा है, क्योंकि ये किसी और अंपायर को भी ला सकते थे लेकिन इन्होंने वही चूज किया जो बेस्ट था.
Absolutely, they have gone for the best and they are having the best. Once again, you are having the visuals at your screen. This man is loving it. Expol just plays it on the onside and not for the runs. 5 runs off the over so far, and there is a ball to ball. It's 12th over in progress. Rather 2 balls to be bowled. Beg your pardon, there is a correction. Expol just trying to swing it on the onside. Not getting it there. Let's talk about the planning, you know. Peace cricket, Pulwama not going great, just dropping the catches, 3 of them, especially of Asif Ramzan. The fielding was not up to the mark. And when they came back to chase, the opener is not providing them start. You know, this keeping collapsing, losing the rhythm as well. And the situation is in front of you, 7 down, which is 68 on the board.
बिल्कुल, पहले से वो इंटेंट नहीं नजर आया और मुझे लगता है दबाव इनके जहन में था, जो कैच ड्रॉप्स थे तो उनको भूल जाना चाहिए था. अगर अच्छी पारी खेलते तो मुझे लगता है मुकाबला जीत सकते थे.
And intentions look quite difficult right from the first go. And you are having the results at your screen. 69 for 7 with last ball to be bowled. 2 back-to-back wides. Driven beautifully. It is going to bite. Oh! It just slides to the left. And eventually not stopping the ball. And this effort should be absolutely applauded. You know, still knowing we are in the game, we can't lose from here. Still they are not losing their efforts. They are just going with their 100% efforts.
बिल्कुल, कोशिश देखिए आप इस खिलाड़ी की. पता है अभी हम जीत लेंगे इस मुकाबले को. अगर कोई और खिलाड़ी होता, मुझे लगता है वो इस प्रकार का, अगर हम एफर्ट की बात करें, वो नहीं यहाँ से हमें देखने को नजर आता.
Well, FCC Chanapora know every single run counts for them. It does matter for them a lot. The more marginal victory it will be for them, the more better it will be for them to stand in the pool. They would definitely love to have a victory with a good run rate, with a good margin. Just make sure having a good net run rate is appealing for that run out. Eventually the man was inside the crease. Asif Ramzan, let's talk about his knock. That was a knock off the tournament today.
बिल्कुल, वो काफी शानदार शॉट्स लगाए इन्होंने. 4 मौके ऐसे आए थे जहां पे हमें लगा था कि आउट हो जाएंगे, लेकिन उसके बाद जो सूझबूझ के साथ पारी को आगे बढ़ाया और जो खराब गेंद थी उसको अच्छी नसीहत दी इन्होंने. और आप देख सकते हैं अभी अगर हम यहाँ से छानापुरा की टीम की बात करें, बिल्कुल काफी खुश नजर आ रही है.
Dugout looks very happy. And the team members, they are surely having a blistering moments. They are blissed and blessed as well to have the likes of Asif Ramzan in the squad. He is a strong contender for man of the series as well. In the very first encounter he got 50. He got around 19 rather in the second match. And today he got a very, very big century of 130. That is definitely among the top contenders. And there you go, floodlights, the pillar add to a screen. Expol wraps him on the pad, up goes the finger. Without waiting for the decision of the umpire, the man started to go. Shaukat Khan and Sohail Mir, the captain, getting the first wicket. It's 74 for 8 now.
पता था इनको कि तीनों विकेट्स के सामने पाए गए हैं और अंपायर ने ज्यादा समय लिया नहीं, सीधे यहाँ पे उंगली फजा में बुलंद की और एक और विकेट की अगर हम यहाँ से बात करें, पीस क्रिकेट क्लब की टीम और परेशानी में है.
Well, it was definitely a one-sided affair. It turned out to be a one-sided encounter. And a credit must be given to FCC Chanapora. And if I talk about the captain Sohail Mir, he did mention on the toss, we have come back with a very much great efforts, with a very much great hard work. And the hard work is paying off for them. The results are in front.
पूरी प्रिपरेशन के साथ आए थे.
And the kid is enjoying.
बिल्कुल.
The kid is enjoying. He's not knowing that he's on the screen.
बिल्कुल.
And it's Muzaffar, the frontline bowler.
और अगर हम यहाँ से फ्लड लाइट्स की बात करें, मुझे लगता है आज जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी इनके.
Well, I believe it's not going to be required at any cost. Just 2 wickets away. FCC Chanapora. There you go. The birds keep flying. They just keep flying, and we have the visuals of the floodlights pillars. Explore down the leg stump, Soro just exercising himself.
रेजिडेंशियल एरिया वहां से आपको नजर आ रहा है और कितने ब्यूटीफुल नजारे आपको यहाँ से नजर आ रहे हैं जो हमारे कैमरामैन कैद कर रहे हैं यहाँ से.
Well, these are beautiful. These are awesome, awe-inspiring moments. And the unit and the team unit, staff of AN News Channel is putting their all endeavors to give you the best of the live coverage from Gunny Memorial Stadium, Rajorikala. There you see Nisar Saab, one of the experienced camera persons. If we talk about AN News Channel, he is doing a very fabulous job. Just trying to slog it and not getting it there. 13 done, 75 for 8.
अगर छूना है आसमान को मजबूत.
Oh, it's been tucked away. That has gone the distance. That has gone over mid-wicket region. I believe the first 6 of the chase. And that comes from the blade of Niaz. That was a massive hit. And that was a monster shot as well. And the result is massive. These are the elders alongside DSP South enjoying the game. I believe he's just asking him the time.
हाँ बिल्कुल ऐसा लग रहा है यहाँ से.
Export chipping in air, appealing for that caught point. I believe Javed Saab is not looking serious. And leg umpire signaling the ball just came off the pads. That's a very good decision. That is a very great decision. $81 for 8. They need many of them to just show the spectators some glimpses of some big hitting. Expol cuts to the deep point only for a single.
और यहाँ से अगर हम तमाशाई की बात करें, आज उतने एंटरटेन हुए नहीं. और ये देखिए कैमरा वर्क.
Just look at them. Look at the birds flying. They are going in numbers. And they are free of the stress as well. These are the moments to watch. And today, camera persons have surely done a splendid job. A remarkable job. The job to be remembered. Just brought us the visuals all around this very venue. Hats off to them for the same. 82 for 8. Expel! That has been tucked away and is slugged away straight to the mid-wicket region. I believe the ball is landed on the roof.
एक गगनचुंबी छक्का, कमाल का शॉट.
That has landed on the roof. And once again, this is 6. And this time it comes from the blade of Muzaffar. First 6 from him. It's 88 for 8.
You are stronger than.
Expol driven and done by the bowler himself for no runs.
अगर हम यहाँ से पीस क्रिकेट क्लब की टीम की बात करें, आपकी क्या सजेशन रहेगी इनके लिए आज?
Well, simply I believe it's a kind of a very, very tough work for them to just, when they just went back to their, when they just, came back to their homes, they just have to go for some more hard work. Some plans have to be changed. They have to go for some more strikers in the team next ball. It's not going to carry all the way. Great stuff. They have to bring in some experience in the team. They have to bring some good strikers off the team. There is no problem with their bowling, but all two departments they're just losing. That's their fielding and batting.
क्योंकि ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म मुझे नहीं लगता उनको कहीं और पे मिलेगा. एक अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म था उनके लिए.
Never you can have this very platform. It's only in a news that's providing you the same. Next ball, Taras up in there. Once again, it's going to be caught. Yes! This time could not get the distance. Only the elevation and is pounded. It's held at the deep mid-wicket region. Number 9 goes. And Sohail Mir gets up another breakthrough.
और बिल्कुल अगर हम इनके फैंस की बात करें, वो आज खुश नहीं होंगे. आज जो कार्य किया है, अगर हम यहाँ से पीस क्रिकेट क्लब की टीम की बात करें, वो अच्छा नहीं था. वो इंटेंट हमें नजर नहीं आया.
There was no intentions in their team to just go and win. Eventually, they were not having some great experience in their batting order. Even though we could see they just bowled well, started off good bowling, and in between of the game they just dropped some catches, especially for Asif Ramzan. And if we keep dropping these catches, I believe you are never going to get ourselves back in the game. And the last man now just walks out to the middle. Sohail Mir at was screens, feeling great and blessed. And can he wrap up the innings? That's the question. He is very pleasing. He is the captain, and this win means a lot to him, and he stands in the very pool. It will be a second victory. He has got a loss as well. But if they keep on winning with a margin of around more than 100 runs, the net run rate for them will definitely in the positive points.
उसमें काफी ज्यादा इजाफा होगा आज. और FCC छानपोरा के जो फैंस है वो काफी खुश होंगे. पहले निराश हो गए थे जब उन्होंने वो मैच हारा था, लेकिन आज उभर के आई है टीम और आज प्रदर्शन करके दिखाया है इन्होंने.
Next ball driven firmly. There is a mid off. And they will go through for a single. It's 90 for 9. Will we see the wicket on this ball? 2 balls left of the over number 15. Down the leg stump, that's a void. That is a void. It's 91 for 9. And here we go. Once again the visuals at was screens. This man, I believe he's looking for someone.
हाँ, किसी को ढूंढ रहे हैं ऐसा लग रहा है.
In goes Mir. Stands tall, punches the ball. And again a great effort in the deep. Kids enjoying. And having the bats in the hands of all these kids, they're turning out to be the stars of the future.
बिल्कुल अगर ऐसे इनिशिएटिव्स लेंगे तो बिल्कुल जब ये स्क्रीन्स पे देंगे तो इससे एनकरेजमेंट मिलती है और बच्चे भी काफी खुश होंगे अभी क्योंकि उनके तरफ कैमरा गया था तो घर पे जरूर एंजॉय करेंगे इस मोमेंट को. ये देखिए.
We have got a wicket keeper. We have got a man with the bat as well. Somebody is having some stumps.
ऑलराउंडर भी मुझे नजर आ रहा है इनमें से एक.
Well, these are the scenes you are having at the screens and at the sets of here in news platform. Still we have to wait. 15 done. It's 96 for 9. There we go. The floodlights are on. You will just have the glimpse on the clubhouse.
हाँ, बस हमारे साथ जुड़िए रहिएगा और आप ये देखिए.
And there they go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just keep on. Keep on. Yes, on they are. The lights are on and people are loving it.
और काफी लोग इसको देखने के लिए भी आते हैं। अगर हम इस मैदान की बात करें, ये इस मैदान की अगर हम बात करें, 4 चांद लगाते हैं इसमें।
Surely it adds to the charm of this very great venue of Kani Memorial Cricket Stadium, Rajouri Kadal, Srinagar. Just a wicket away, FCC Chanapora. 96 for 9. There you see.
क्या सारे लाइट्स यहाँ पे ऑन किए गए हैं? ऐसा मुझे लगता है सारे के ऑन किए गए हैं।
Yes, it's every pillar gets on. Only we have got some problems with the 2 pillar posters over here. But still we have got 6 pillars, 6 posters with floodlights on. And we have got the last man on the crease as well. Niyaz and Adil. In goes Muhammad. Forward. Just pushes it all along the track. Not for the runs. He's into the last over of his scorer. 31 for 1 he has gone. Once again, defensive approach. And he must be flighting the ball off so that the batsmen just go and try for a big one. Let's see what goes on the next ball. Deep in the crease he goes. There is a protection at the deep mid-wicket region. Only a single is gonna cruise.
और इनके लिए भी काफी अच्छा मूवमेंट है अगर हम बल्लेबाजों की बात करें, फ्लड लाइट्स में खेलना। और ये प्लेटफॉर्म प्रोवाइड किया है ANN न्यूज ने, जो आपको ये दृश्य नजर आ रहे हैं यहाँ से।
Low full toss this time.
और मुझे लग रहा है यहाँ से एंजॉय कर रहे हैं फ्लड लाइट्स को, इसलिए कोई रैश शॉट नहीं खेल रहे हैं यहाँ पे बल्लेबाज।
Well, they're just loving it to just play under the floodlights. They're just trying to play defensively, just trying to consume all the remaining overs as well. Let's see how long will they go. Next ball, that has been given a bumpy. That has been given a smash, and it has gone all the way straight to the over. If we talk about that on road. That has gone massive. That's huge. That is big. And that is a result-oriented 6. It's 6 more. And with this they go over 100. It's 104 for 9 now.
क्या कमाल का शॉट था ये। क्या काश इंटेंट पहले दिखाते तो जो सिचुएशन होती वो कुछ अलग होती। जो रिक्वायर्ड रेट भी 21 की है, मुझे लगता है 10 या 8 या 7 के आसपास होती अगर ये इंटेंट दिखाते।
And Latif just finishes his quota, 4 overs, 1 for 40. After 16, it's 105 for 9.
इस एंगल से भी आप देख रहे हैं सारे फ्लड लाइट्स ऑन है। और मुझे लगता है यहाँ पे ये देखिए आप फ्लड लाइट्स ऑन है। और हमारे कैमरामैन आपको दिखाते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं यहाँ से। ये जूमिंग आप देख सकते हैं काफी कमाल की। ये विजुअल्स आपको ANN पे नजर आ रहे हैं। J&K क्वालिफायर्स लीग, जो पहले अगर हम बात करें पॉसिबल ही नहीं लग रहा था कि ऐसा कभी मुमकिन होगा, ये मुमकिन किया है ANN न्यूज की अगर हम यहाँ से बात करें।
Yes, they have surely worked for it. They have just accepted the challenge, and they have just gone through it. And they are successful in doing the same. Still a lot of challenges to accept. Up in there, oh, could not position himself. He just ran before, and he just ran over the ball, and the ball just goes over the head for 4.
और एंजॉय कर रहे हैं तमाशा। अब यहाँ से एंड में थोड़ा बहुत एंजॉय कर रहे हैं, पहले उतना एंजॉय नहीं करते, लेकिन अब जो छक्के चौके लग रहे हैं एंजॉय कर रहे हैं।
Yeah, the crowd is loving it. They're just having some shots towards the end. It comes from Niyaz, 39 not out. Can he get to the half century? And this time it was a run, but he's not going for the same. The required run rate has gone past 22. That looks completely impossible. If we look for the situation they find themselves in. Down the track, here goes. Is it gonna be caught? No! And it just crosses over the fence for 4.
आपने इस खिलाड़ी को कहां छुपा के रखा था? क्या पारी खेल रहे हैं और एंड पे एंटरटेन करा रहे हैं हमारे क्राउड को यहाँ से।
Well, Niyaz is having a show. He is having a show. And he's reigning in foundries and sixes at the moment. 43 not out of 38. It's 1-1-3 for 9. 1-1-3 for 9. 17th over in progress. 2 boundaries. Still 3 balls to go. Wasim just bowling his very first over. Once again he goes in. Next ball, chips in air. And they will just settle for a single.
क्या अर्धशतक यहाँ से मुकम्मल करेंगे? 6 रन चाहिए उनको.
Well, he should definitely love to go for the save. He just needs 6 more runs and he would love to go and complete his half century. Adil now on the crease. 2 of 3 is batting on. Very solid defense. Just watching the close, make sure he just gets closer to it. There you go. The Minars and Mosques. I believe it's Minar of that very shrine, Mukdim Sab, if I'm not wrong. Cut shot, beautifully. That has gone over the third man region for 4. That was the shot of the day so far. Courtesy Mr. Adil. 17 done. It's 1-1-8 for 9. It was screens you are having that minaret of the Mukdim Sab shrine.
मजबूत अपनी सोच रख अपनी.
You are stronger than your.
It's a no ball. It starts off with a no ball. It's going to be free hit. It is going to be the free hit, I believe, to Niaz. And he would love to have the maximum out of this free hit. Kids enjoying the football. And let's see whether Niaz enjoys this ball, this free hit or not. Down the track. That is gonna go all the way. No, it's gonna be caught. And it was a free hit and it's not gonna be counted as out. It's time to go to the crease for another run, but his partner not responding at all. Next ball. Just played it beautifully. Back along the track for no runs. I believe these kinds of shots are very late. Oh, what are they doing?
I think they are enjoying PUBG there.
Well, you know, nothing seems behind. Nothing keeps hidden. Are they playing PUBG or they just enjoying something else or are they eating something?
क्या डिस्कशन हो रही है शायद?
Well, what's going on? There we go. Some sheep as well.
क्या विजुअल्स आपको नजर आ रहे हैं? यहाँ से अगर हम बात करें एज की, अगर हम बात करें हर एज ग्रुप के हमें आज नजर आए, बड़े भी आज नजर आए और एल्डर्स की अगर हम बात करें बच्चे भी नजर आए. और क्या नजारे आज हमें देखने को मिले हैं.
Well, that's a passion for the game. That is the passion for the game. You know, the excitement level looks quite great. You know, the zest and zeal towards this game of cricket looks always great as well. And if you're playing out here in Ghani Memorial, downtown Rajourikal, Srinagar, you will have a lot of support. You will definitely have a lot of support. Fan face bowling. This is wonderful scenes. Next ball. Just playing it, trying to have a shy and not hitting the target directly. I believe we would love to get help from the scorer about this very partnership. I believe the last man fell when the score was around 90. Since then, a partnership of more than 30 runs have been scored between the two.
बिल्कुल, और ये भी चाह रहा है कि मैं खेलने जाऊं, और इसे एक मोटिवेशन मिलती है जब इस प्रकार का सेटअप आपके सामने हो।
Absolutely, this is motivational. This is indeed motivational for these young kids. You know, just wanting to play under the floodlights, and they would love to grow up pretty quickly and just find himself play this T20 format at this venue. Till now, a change in bowling, type of a bowling practice, 18 done, 1-2-2 for 9. And let's see whether Niaz gets to his half century. Is 46 not out of 42 balls. 2 slips in place for this Niaz. 4 runs he needed. That one has been played beautifully on the onside. Here is a protection. Only a single will accrue. Still he has to wait. He goes on to 47. Flight to delivery. Just swings the bat. Good stuff. It's just a matter of 1 wicket, you know. I believe this last wicket partnership has just created problems for FCC Chanapora. They are not able to find their ways.
बिल्कुल एक अच्छी गेंद यहाँ पे आप विकेट ले सकते हैं, और पहले मुझे लग रहा था कि 100 से ऊपर अगर जीत करेंगे तो ज्यादा इनके लिए फायदेमंद होगा, क्योंकि इनकी नेट रन रेट उससे काफी इंक्रीज हो जाएगी।
Well, definitely they could have gone better, and eventually not finding the ways to get their last man out. And the partnership around 40 runs between this last wicket. And they're surely turning some problems. Next ball, very great ball outside the off stump. It was onto the forward trying to push the ball, not going for the runs this time.
ये होता है जब आप समय बिताते हैं, इन दोनों को करके दिखाया है। अगर आप पहले इनकी बल्लेबाजी की बात करें, अगर समय बिताते, मुझे लगता है कोई जोखिम भरा काम नहीं था ये मुमकिन था, नामुमकिन तो ये था नहीं, अगर हम इस लक्ष्य की बात करें।
Last ball of over number 90. Switch shot. And not getting it there. It's a dot ball to finish. 19 done, 1-2-5 for 9.
मैक्सिमेंट।
कामयाबी बस बैठे रहने से नहीं मिलती, ये मिलती है सही वक्त के सही फैसलों से। आपके फैसलों को कामयाबी के पहिए देने आ चुकी है टाटा की नई डीलरशिप कश्मीर।
Come on, come on, come on, come on, you can do this. Come on, come on. I say come on, come on, you can do this. Come on, you can do this. Come on, come on.
Last over to be started. Down the wicket he goes. Just misses the line completely, and it's turning out to be the wide. Javed Saab, the striking umpire, just raising his arms up, just flexing his arms, gives himself a bit of an exercise and says it's a wide.
क्या यहाँ से अर्धशतक मुकम्मल करेंगे अगर हम नियाज की बात करें? क्या लगता है आपको अर्धशतक मुकम्मल करेंगे?
Well, he would definitely love to get to the half century, just needing 2. He's batting at 48 or 44. Down there he goes. That's up in there. Is it going to carry all the way? Peter underneath. Oh, he takes the catch. He takes the catch, and ultimately Niaz, he finds himself pretty unfortunate that he's not out on 48. That's not the way to just finish the things off. He will be very disappointing, very unfortunate. He's out on 48 or 45. Eventually, base cricket Pulwama are all out on 126, and they lost the game by 65 runs. Congratulations to FCC Chanapora. They win the game by 65 runs and stand alive in the Pool A.
अर्धशतक अगर यहाँ पे मुकम्मल करते तो अच्छा रहता है इनके लिए, लेकिन जो गेंदें खेली है, अगर यहाँ से अगर हम बात करें, अब नेट रन रेट की अगर हम बात करें छानापुर की, वो उतना उसमें इजाफा उतना नहीं होगा, क्योंकि अगर यहाँ से चाहिए था 100 से ऊपर अगर जीत अर्जित करते तो नेट रन रेट में काफी हद तक इजाफा हो जाता।
Surely if they could have managed to get the victory by a margin of around 100 runs, this could have been surely beneficial for them as well. But eventually this is the game of cricket. Nothing can be said earlier predicted well. That's the last wicket partnership for you. Around 45 runs partnership for the last wicket, and eventually Niaz could not get to the half century. And that's the news for all of you out here. FCC Chanapora have got over the line by 65 runs. Congratulations for them. This is victory. And if our scorer can help us, just giving us some glimpses as far as the bowling score and batting score are concerned. FCC Chanapora winning by 65 runs, and they find themselves still alive in the Pool A. Their run rate will be surely a bit up, and you are having the visuals on your screens. We'll be shortly back for the post-match presentation. Fashion Fiesta.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, you can do this. Come on, come on. I say come on, come on, you can do this. Come on, you can do this. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
कर छूना है आसमान को मजबूत, अपनी सोच रख बुनियाद जब आसमान को मजबूत, अपनी सोच रख बुनियाद जब पुख्ता बने परवाज, फिर अपनी दूर रख
Stronger than you think.
मैक्स सीमेंट।
कामयाबी बस बैठे रहने से नहीं मिलती, ये मिलती है सही वक्त के सही फैसलों से। आपके फैसलों को कामयाबी के पहिए देने आ चुकी है टाटा की नई डीलरशिप
Kashmir Valley Motor Pvt Ltd, authorized dealers for Tata Motors, showroom and workshop at National Highway Lasjan Bypass, Srinagar. Call 9596777133.
इंजीनियरिंग हो या मेडिकल, आकाश इज बेस्ट।
आकाश का फोकस अपने हर बच्चे पर बिल्कुल बराबर होता है। आकाश में हम शुरुआत बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट के साथ करते हैं। होशियार से होशियार बच्चे को भी सही कोचिंग और सही गाइडेंस की जरूरत है। देखिए, आकाश अपनी बेस्ट फैकल्टी, बेस्ट करिकुलम और यूनिफॉर्मिटी सिस्टम की वजह से जाना जाता है। तो
आवाज में चेक करें। आवाज में चेक करें। ठीक। Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the post-match presentation. This is Fashion Fiesta Man of the Match presentation. I'm your host, English commentator Baba Nisar. The sets of ANN News Channel platform. This was the match number 17, a Pool A match. Peace Cricket Club Pulwama fighting against the likes of FCC Chanapora. Talking about FCC Chanapora, it was a very must-win game for them. And at the toss, Captain Aalimi, he did mention we would love to post a massive score on the board, and finally they got over the line with a great margin of 65 runs. Congratulations and a big round of applause for FCC Chanapora, please. Big hands, please. I've got the captain, the winning captain of FCC Chanapora with us. We'd love to have a talk with him, and after that we will go to the man of the match. First of all, please, Sails up, come to the front and have a talk with us. I believe good toss to win, and surely you find yourselves in the pool standing alive.
Yeah, in the beginning we just gave a couple of wickets to them. It was just a good moment for opponents, and at the end of the day it was Asif Ramzan who played a sensational knock, and credit goes to him.
And I believe a bit of a luck was with Asif Ramzan. 3 catches dropped off him, but he's such a kind of a batsman. If he just gets those kinds of chances, he's not going to let down.
The way he played singles, doubles, 4s and 6s, he deserved to have that luck.
And talking about your concentration, just standing alive in the very much pool, you believe you have to go very much tough in the coming matches as well?
Yeah, as I already told you in the beginning, it was just kind of do one die situation for us. We need to win this match in a very good manner so that we can be in the top of the table. But you never know. We have one game, MAC versus SSM. That's also important.
And the combination surely worked for you?
Yeah, pretty much. I must say we could have won this match much better than this, but we gave our best, and I must say
congratulations for the victory and best of luck for.
Before I just end my speech, I would like to tell you, many of my friends, colleagues, relatives talking about you. Who is this Baba Nisar? The way you talk, the way you speak, it's really phenomenal.
Thank you very much. It means a lot for me. Thank you. And now, Fashion Fiesta, man of the match. And it's going to be presented by Mr. Akib Saab, who is editor ANN News Channel. I request him, please come to the front. And now, talking about the same performance, it was not a very tough job to do. It was only one man show. Yes, you got it right. He's none other than Mr. Asif Ramzan, who batted beautifully for his 130 runs, 62 balls only, 11 fours and 8 mega sixes. Asif Ramzan, the man of the match, Fashion Fiesta man of the match, being presented by Mr. Akib Saab. Big hands for Asif Ramzan, please. Thank you. Asif, few words. सेकंड मैन ऑफ द मैच आपको मिला, मेरे ख्याल से यू कुड हैव डन बेटर. दूसरे मैच में भी आप बेहतर करते, लेकिन आपके साथ उस वक्त किस्मत नहीं थी, लेकिन आज किस्मत के धनी थे आप. क्या कहेंगे?
जी हाँ, पार्ट ऑफ गेम होता है कैचेस ड्रॉप होना, बट आफ्टर दैट आपको कैचेस ड्रॉप होने के बाद अपनी इनिंग बिल्ड करनी पड़ती है. मस्ट विन गेम था हमारे लिए. यही प्लान था कि नई मैच लगाई हुई थी तो 1-2 ओवर देखने उसमें एडजस्ट करना पड़ा. थोड़ा बॉल किक हो रहा था और फंस के भी आ रहा था. 2-3 ओवर एडजस्ट करने में लगे, उसमें चांस भी मिले, और फिर चांस मिलने के बाद वही होता है प्लेयर की काम. अगर आपको चांस मिले तो बड़ा स्कोर में कन्वर्ट करो. वही किया हमने. अच्छा टोटल रखा और मस्ट विन गेम थी. इंशाल्लाह आगे देखा जाएगा कि कौन सा पूल टॉप करेगा, कौन सा टीम टॉप करेगा. होप फॉर द बेस्ट.
अगर बात करेंगे हाफ सेंचुरी को सेंचुरी में कन्वर्ट करा, मेरे ख्याल से आपसे बेहतर कोई और नहीं जानता है इस चीज को. इसके बारे में क्या राज है?
जी एक बड़े प्लेयर की निशानी होती है, वो तब तक बड़ा प्लेयर नहीं बन सकता जब तक वो छोटे स्कोर्स को बड़े स्कोर्स में कन्वर्ट नहीं कर सकता. जो बड़े प्लेयर आते कहते आ रहे हैं कि आपको भूख होनी चाहिए रन्स की. आप छोटे मार्जिन से सेटिस्फाई नहीं हो जाओ, बड़े रन्स के लिए जाओ और एक अच्छा स्कोर खड़ा करो, खुद के लिए भी और टीम के लिए भी.
अच्छा, वो जो छक्के वहाँ रेजिडेंशियल एरियाज में पड़ गए, मेरे ख्याल से 2 गेंदें वहाँ पर लॉस भी हो गई, तो आपको लगता है कि आपको उसका भुगतान करना पड़ेगा?
नहीं जी, 2020 अब क्रिकेट वहाँ तक पहुँच गया है कि छक्के मारना ज़रूरी बन गया है. कि वरना पहले तो हम जैसे प्लेयर छक्कों पे ज़्यादा ध्यान नहीं देते थे, अभी भी ध्यान नहीं देते हैं. तो अब रिक्वायरमेंट बन गई है गेम की, तो उस पर वर्क कर रहे हैं, तो छक्के हम भी मारने.
And I believe chance for you to be man of the match as well, and you will have to believe in the tough of your batting as well.
जी हाँ, बैटिंग का कहना है कि हर एक इसी का दिन होता है, और आज हमारा दिन था तो हम चमके. यही होता है इंसान की, बैट्समैन की क्वालिटी. जब आपको डे मिले आपको दिखाना है, और ये मैंने परसों भी कहा था कि ये एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म है, यहाँ पे आपको रन करने हैं. आपको नए लोग जानेंगे, आपको नए लोगों से इंटरेक्शन हो जाएगी. हाँ, आप पास्ट में क्या करके आ रहे हो, कितने रन करके वो मैटर नहीं करता है। नया दिन है, नए बॉलर से, नया टीम है, तो रन करने हैं आपको, एक्सक्यूज नहीं चलेंगे।
चलिए, congratulations and best of luck for your man of the match. So that was Asif Ramzan, the man of the match, Fashion Fiesta man of the match for this match number 17. And this is all what we have from this post-match presentation. Thank you very much for being with us. Stay tuned to ANN News for the next update. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Come on, you can do this. Come on. Come on. I say come on. Come on, you can do this. Come on, you can do this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
कर छूना है आसमान को मजबूत, अपनी सोच रख बुनियाद जब पुख्ता बने, परवाज़ फिर अपनी दूर रख।